City FM 89.
We're playing your song. You're listening to
The Rush Hour with Wes.
On the Rush Hour today, we have Zameer, who has been played on City FM 89 to death. He's been on the show before as well. Man, it is so good to talk to you after such a long time, bro. How you been?
I've been well. Thank you so much for having me. It's always amazing to talk to you once a year or once every time we release an album.
Hey, look, it's not my fault you take a year to release an album, but I'm so glad that you did. Your new album is entitled Nomad, and it just came out. It is absolutely brilliant, man. What took you so long?
You know, it took me a while to come to understand myself. You know what they say? These philosophers always say that the most important person you need to understand and come to terms with is yourself.
Yeah.
And I think over the last couple of years, my journey has been in pondering that and trying to find that. And I think with this album, it finally coalesces. And I think that's, thank you for saying that it's a good album. I appreciate it.
It is. I think it is awesome. So you recorded this again in LA. Is that where all the magic happened?
I did, and for this album, for the first time, I actually, in the spirit of finding myself, I actually produced this album myself. I recorded it out of LA,
really,
out of Phoenix, out of Toronto. So it's literally a nomadic album. Everywhere I go, I took my album with me, and my recording studio with me.
On your album, what's the first track that you released?
There's actually been three songs that I released, and the first one is actually the first song of the album. It's called Hope, and it speaks to what I think is a very fragmented and shattered and broken country where I live, and that is America. I think America, as we've been growing up, has been this guiding light of strength, and they have a cohesion, and they have this unity. But over the last decade, it's totally broken apart. In the last 2 years, I've seen it firsthand. I live here. It's totally broken. So this song is about a message of hope. It actually starts off with one of my favorite speeches, one of my favorite people, Barack Obama, speaking in South Africa about this concept of human dignity and how we've lost human dignity and decency and inalienable rights. So it starts off with that, and it talks about a song in which it talks about people from Africa, people from India, people from America, and people from Canada, and we're all the same. And the entire album, Nomad, is about me growing up in Saudi Arabia, Pakistan, Canada, and the United States, being able to live within all those cultures and being able to assimilate and not having to define myself by being either Pakistani or from Saudi Arabia or Canadian American. We are just human beings. We are connected by the common thread of humanity, decency, and respecting each other. And that's what this song is about. And the second single is called Don't Stop Moving. And it is literally about my life as a musician. I've had a lot of hardships. I've had a lot of successes. But the concept and the only thing I can do is to keep on moving. So this song is called Don't Stop Moving, and has a brilliant new up-and-coming singer. Her name is Lily Kincaid. She sings on it with me. And the last song is Origin. It's a song that I wrote with, I had parents around, grandparents around, kids. I just had my own kids. And it's a song just about connecting with people that have passed away, connecting with babies that can't really comprehend their life currently, like a 3-month-old baby. I was looking into my baby daughter's eyes and saying, you have no idea what you're looking at. You could be effectively in the past life or in the future afterlife. And it's the same thing as a gone parent that has passed away versus you that are here that can't comprehend anything. So it's a song connecting everyone in the afterlife and in this present life. So it's a bit of that.
Oh my Lord, man, you have really come a long way, man. Really, you've grown up.
Dude, man, thank you. I appreciate that. I have come to terms with myself over the last year or so.
That is so. I mean, that's really deep, man. And I think we should play your first single, "Hope," for the audience.
Oh, man, I'd love that. Thank you so much.
Zameer, thanks so much for being on air with us again on City FM 89. I can't wait to see you play live in Pakistan. I love the album. I wish you lots of success. And, I can't wait to see all the videos. And again, thanks so much for being on City FM 89.
Always a pleasure and a privilege, Wes. Thank you so much for having me.
We now stand at a crossroads, a moment in time at which two very different visions of humanity's future compete. Let me tell you what I believe. I believe in a vision of equality and justice and freedom and multiracial democracy built on the premise that all people are created equal and they're endowed by our Creator with certain inalienable rights. And I believe that a world governed by such principles is possible and that it can achieve more peace and more cooperation in pursuit of a common good.
Hey, you from Africa? Do you want to find your way home?